Morning, boo boo. Let me show you some poor people. Want to see some poor people? I'll show you some poor people. Look at this. Look at this. Poor people. Maybe. But maybe not. They're all still eating out. They're all still having their breakfast. They're all still here spending their money at a local establishment to get them some vittles. And I'm going to drive back over to my office. Try to show y'all some poor people. The perception is poor. The perception is poor. The reality does not match the perception. I go to Mary's. It's right across from it when I was keto. Everybody in there smoking cigarettes, living their best life, eating their breakfast. All the state troopers come in the morning. All the county deputies come in. It's a great place, great atmosphere. You catch up on the farm. You know how much it rained yesterday. Everybody knows everybody. It's a wonderful place. And the perception is that everybody in there is somewhat, for some reason, poor. I would venture that over the last however long it's been, their net worth hasn't gone down at all. Their cattle definitely took a hit, but they haven't sold their cattle yet. And they're not going to sell their cattle. They might just keep this year's crop. They might just keep them. Fuck it, we're going to keep all these heifers. We're going to grow the herd. They have been through this. We go through this all the time in the country. Oil prices, 2009, 2015. It happens to us all the fucking time. All the time. The world comes to the end for the farmer, for the rancher, for the fucking oil man. We all go through this all the time. I read a post this morning. Two of my good friends shared it. And I thought, man, I need to read this. I need more information. Time is right. I need more information. Let me get this information. So I read the post. And it appears at the post that whoever this is sells direct mail. Okay, cool. They're trying to sell some direct mail. Direct mail might be banging right now. I don't know. It's whatever. They're giving out some fairly good advice. Giving out some fairly decent advice. And it came from this top level mastermind that they're in. They're on this conference call. All the fucking rich people are together and they're plotting and planning on how much space there's going to be left when the herd gets thin, when all these fly-by-night wholesalers are out of the market, when all these fucking real estate investors who are over-leveraged and can't survive are gone. We're going to have all this opportunity. So they're sitting up on their ivory tower and they're peering down their nose. Ooh, looking down. Man, look at the opportunity. We're standing on the edge of the cliff of being billionaires, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. It's go time. It's go time. But I understand some of y'all in this room might not have any money. That's my bad. I took your money. Now you ain't got none. I understand that. But please, please, please don't forget to pay me your bill. It was the dumbest way to end a great post I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so ridiculous. So I got to thinking. I was like, who in the fuck buys into these $25,000 masterminds? It's not the fly-by-night wholesalers. Like a fly-by-night wholesaler goes out, he drives around, he finds a house, he traces it through That's Them or fucking True People Search or whatever free method he's getting. He gets on the phone, right? Grandma answers, hey, you want to sell this house? Absolutely want to sell that house. How much do you want for it? I want $100,000. It's worth $300,000. He don't know that. He's just like, well, I'll give you 50. She's like, I'll take 50. He contracts it for 50. He makes $150,000. The first thing he invests in is a vacation. He invests in some car, maybe some good weed. He don't go to the $25,000 mastermind. Never even crosses his mind because what happened? He made 150 racks easy. So he spends it easy. And he spends it on easy shit. Women, cars, weed, whatever. It don't matter, right? Like, I don't venture in that room. So who does venture in that room? Who walks into the $25,000 room from Jump Street? Okay. It's a guy like me. It's a guy like me that's, oh, you know what? Maybe there is something in that room I need to know about. I'm a few years into this. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. Maybe I can learn something. I got the money. I'll go into that room. Who else is it? It's the airline pilot that's tired of being away from his family. It's the oil field guy that's tired of riding the fucking roller coaster that finds that mastermind. It's the guy that's 60 years old, that's watching the stock market fucking beat and bobble around and goes, I think I need to get diversified and get into some real estate. What happened to all those people in the last 2 weeks? If their net worth was tied up in the stock market, they're worth about half as much right now. They've got it kicked in the dick. Their net worth is gone. If they're an industry that's been affected, oil, gas, airlines, anything, they're working a high level job. This isn't the waitress across the street that's got to try to figure out how I make it without $3,000 in my life. This is somebody that's got to figure out how to make it without $10,000, $20,000 in their life. And guess what? They got bills because they got credit, right? Waitress, she ain't never been able to get nothing. She ain't never been able to go out and get a damn thing. She drives a car that's paid for because that's what she could get. She got a cell phone that might be subsidized because that's what she could get. She lives in a rent house with maybe a roommate because that's what she could afford, right? She got to figure out how to get through with this, and she's got somebody to call to borrow the money. These motherfuckers that bought into this mastermind bought into your mastermind for leadership. They bought into your mastermind because they want you to tell them what to do. But you ain't been in the trenches in so long. Your only solution is, hey, just throw some money at it. Just throw some money at it. You build this big, expensive system. It'll cost you about $40,000 a month. Great upstart, but it's going to print out like $100,000. Well, oh, what? I don't have the skill set to negotiate. Oh, no problem. We'll figure that out. We'll get you on the phone with Tommy. Tommy over here will help you. And then Tommy siphons all the deals, right? So they put you onto a system that prints deals, that prints money, right? You bought into it, and you got to put money into that machine every single month. And now you ain't got no money to put in the machine. And what else has happened? There's uncertainty in the market. Nobody knows if they want to sell now, if they want to see what's going to happen. Right? Everybody's like, well, I did want to sell because I wanted to go down to Florida, but motherfuckers are dying in Florida, so maybe I don't want to sell no more. I don't know. Like, the news has got me a little fucked up, so maybe I want to hang on to where I'm at. This is a problem for that mastermind because the people that paid to get in that $25,000 room, they don't know how to be poor. They don't know what it's like to be out here in these streets hustling for deals. They ain't got it. They're so far removed from having a door knock, they couldn't even tell you the first thing about walking up. I guarantee you, first rule of door knocking in right now's climate is a fucking mask. Why? Because you want to make them feel safe, right? But you might not even door knock. You might not even you can talk to a Ring doorbell all day. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm just out here. You're going through foreclosure. I see it. They're going to delay that shit, but I'm here when you need me. Here's my card. I'm out here in the coronavirus. I'm trying to make it work, right? They don't know how to get on the fucking phone themselves. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to fucking text market. They don't know how to work Facebook Marketplace because all that shit takes hustle. All that shit takes time. All that shit is cheap or free or easy, right? It's not scalable. I can't hire it out, right? Motherfuckers. Like, I feel so bad for those people that are sitting there digesting somebody else's bullshit and then gets to the end is like, make sure you get that mastermind payment in, bro. You sure don't want to not be here. When this shit shakes out and we're all fucking bankrupt, you want to make sure you got your money into me because I'm going to bring us back, son. I'm going to bring us back from the dead. You get the fuck out of my face. This, I hate to say it. There are people, nobody's ever been through some shit like this. Nobody's ever been through some shit like this. And there's some people that are heavy betting, just waiting for motherfuckers to fail. They want it to happen so bad because they got so much hate in their heart that they just want it. They just want you to fucking fail. Most people might think that's me. I don't give a fuck. I want everybody to win. I want my biggest enemy that's ever talked the most shit about me. I want him to come out of this on the other side so we can keep talking shit about each other on the internets. I don't want a single one of you motherfuckers to fail unless you're a scammy ass fucking guru still trying to pry people away from their fucking money in this economic condition. That is the shittiest way to live life in this economic turmoil that we're at right now. If you want to give them something that they can implement right now that they can afford. We all got bills to pay. but give them something they can afford and implement right now. You better, if I'm in that big fucking guru mastermind, I'm reaching out to the motherfucking sub 2 guru, and I'm getting him in front of that class right there, because you know what it's about to be time for? It's about to be time to take over people's mortgages and put tenants in. Not owner finance. It's about to be time to take over people's mortgage and put a tenant in place. That's the time. That's the fastest thing that's going to happen if there is repercussions for this. If the government don't pay us all a bunch of money so we can keep our houses and cars and bullshit, the next thing you're going to need to know is how to execute a sub 2 deal so you can get control of somebody else's property in case it's a short dip. And it needs the cash flow as a rental so you can actually hang on to that motherfucker. And you need to know how to negotiate that son of a bitch. And you need to know the upside and the downside and the left side and the right side and how to pay taxes on it, how not to pay taxes on it. You need to know all that shit. And if you're in a $25,000 mastermind and they ain't brought that motherfucker in the room yet, I suggest you go ask for a refund. Here's the next thing. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen. We don't know. They ain't going to come out here. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Quit talking like you know they're going to come lock us like to the fucking steering wheel of my car and I'm just going to be in here like, man, oh man, I'm quarantined now. We don't know if that's going to happen. Quit spreading that bullshit. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Maybe I got a Facebook. What time is it? I think maybe I got a fucking YouTube live coming up right now. I don't know. I got to go in my DMs and find out. But I will see y'all in a little bit.